The devastation is everywhere you look in Pakistan, and the numbers are even more mind-blowing. 20 million people affected by the floods, more than 1,500 dead, millions more displaced and in need of medical attention.
They're not doing well because of the flood.
Malik Akbar's parents and family lost everything in the floods. He moved from Pakistan to Brooklyn 28 years ago and now sits anxiously in his office, waiting on word about their condition and for aid to reach them. But it's hard to get in touch since floods washed away most of the infrastructure.
People who need help, the help cannot reach there because a lot of bridges have broken. So there is no way to reach there or to communicate with them.
The first NATO plane is on its way, loaded with supplies like tents, generators, and water pumps.
They do not have food. They do not have tents. They do not have dress. I urge all of you, please help those victims.
Imams, politicians, and other community leaders gathered at Brooklyn's Council of People's organization, encouraging you to donate supplies. The cans are already rolling in.
We're calling upon the great compassion and kindness that we know exists in New Yorkers that has been demonstrated from time and time and time again whenever there's a tragedy.
At first, people in this Pakistani community were unhappy with everyone's response to the floods, including Pakistan's own government. Now that everyone sees the severity of some of the worst floods the country's ever seen, they're thankful for the response. Malik Akbar knows a lot more needs to be done to make sure his family and others survive this disaster.
Everything is gone. I mean, most of the people, what they're having is the clothes which they were wearing.
The U.S. and several other countries, in addition to the UN, have pledged hundreds of millions of dollars in relief funds to Pakistan, but people in this community are a bit concerned that that money might not get to those people in need. We're in the Midwood section of Brooklyn. I'm Greenberg, New York 1.